Don't let them in my soul. Don't let them in my soul. Don't let them.
What's up, guys? I'm back with another video for you today. I had a different idea. Today is not about gaming. I'm not gonna be, talking about politics, opinions. I'm gonna be talking about how to properly get yourself into collecting cards, Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever cards you're into, and simple ways you can save money, keep them preserved. How to know which cards are valuable. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my story. I always been into collecting cards, even as a kid, like cards, Beyblades. That was something that I think all kids were really into my age. And as I got older, I didn't realize how valuable cards were until especially Pokemon cards, until one day I'm sitting down with my dad and we're watching YouTube, and this random video came up about how much Charizard costs. And we watched what is it, a top, I think it was a Mojo's top 10, watch Mojo's top 10 most expensive Pokemon cards. And I'm looking at this stuff, I had a couple of these cards before. What the hell did I do with them? And as I keep watching, I'm realizing people are making really big killing off of selling cards if you do it properly, at least. And I decided, one day, this is during the pandemic, I had nothing else to do, had extra money. I decided to buy, I think it was the BT1, not the BT1, the red Tamer deck, and the blue Tamer deck at first. Now, in those Tamer decks, they come if you guys are familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, starter decks, they come with a set amount of cards that go together to start you off. But then they also come with a bonus pack in the back where you get you're gonna get a nice cool card or something. I feel you got more of a chance of getting a rare card out of that, super rare, than you are when you buy individual packs. So what got me into collecting was this baby right here. So if you guys don't know what this is Omnimon Alter S, I believe. And at one point, when this card first came out, this card was going about $150. Right now, it decreased in price because there's so many other cards that came out since last year, where Omnimon's always been a big thing in the community. But the fact that I think the newest Omnimon came out was a ghost rare, and it's going for $800 to $1,000 right now. That's how crazy the market is for it. And so that card's what got me into it. But then I started and it kind of motivated me, because at the time it was a $25 pack. I spent probably $50 altogether. And I got a card that was, I made a $100 profit from one card. That wasn't including the other card, the BT1, the BT1 cards that were in each of the decks and stuff. If you guys don't know what BT1 is, that's the first edition Digimon cards that came out probably a year, last year in the US during the pandemic. So once I started getting into those, and I realized now I made a lot of mistakes early on. What I would do is, I'm buying individual packs, not worth it. I didn't even have sleeves for my cards. That's something right there. Always properly have sleeves for your cards. This is a case for more valuable cards. Say if you get a Charizard or something, put it in this. I also have a couple right here. Let me pull them up. A couple of sleeves I use. So these ones are for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I actually really like the Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeves because how they fit the cards really well, and then the designs on the back makes it look really cool. Have two different shields, but out of the two, I really do prefer this one because I like to sometimes either use one of these to put a card in, or I'll put one of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there. Fits perfectly in there. I don't like this one. Maybe it's just because the tips, honestly. And it's hard to get the cards out when it comes to this. Like, I don't want to bend the card, but it's very hard for making them out. I got fat fingers, man. Yeah, so definitely invest in buying sleeves. Sleeves are great for preserving cards, making sure nothing's wrong with them or anything. Like, I'll take this Omnimon out right now to show you guys that this card is still in very crispy condition. I don't want to touch it, my hands are kind of sweaty. As you can see, that card's still beautiful. And that's gonna honestly keep its value great, like, was it up regardless, because the fact is, cards fluctuate so much that, you know, right now it might not be part of the meta, later on it might become part of the meta, or years from now it's gonna be like the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon cards where everybody wants to get into it but they can't get the original ones, you know. So that's my other suggestion. Number one is you get sleeves for your cards. Number two, save money by getting boxes. You're gonna get more out of your investment. You're more likely to hit big with better cards, and regardless, you get promos out of them that probably gonna come to value. You know, come to some value. 3. What else? Said that. 3. You gotta do sleeves. I'm having a brain fart right now. Oh, please, if you are gonna be having these cards, store them in something that they're not gonna be damaged in. I like to keep them in like my closet, but this is a box that I got from it was a celebration. It was a Pokemon celebration box. Instead of me throwing the box away, I use them to keep my store not only my cases in, but I also too like to use them for like when I have to put my cards away. You know, the miscellaneous cards. I don't know. I don't like really too much throwing them away, because the fact is, you never know what could be of value. So make sure you store them in a box like this. I kind of got a little like plastic dresser drawer with like 3 compartments where I like to where I put my cards in. I'll try to separate them, especially for when I get more. I need room, you know, definitely. All right, so what else can I tell you guys about collecting cards? Oh, it's like gambling. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's definitely like gambling, because you could get a pack and get nothing in it, and you're gonna be like, this is not worth it at all. Like, I remember I bought like one time, I think I bought 12 packs individually and got crap in them. Like, I think the best card was probably worth like $3. That was the most. But don't let that discourage you, because you always gotta remember, like, money adds up. Say if I have 1,000 cards, each of them are $1. That's $1,000 you have in your hand. You just gotta figure out how you're gonna find a market for where you're gonna sell them. Like TCG Trader, I believe it's called. Great for great for not only buying cards, but also great for selling your cards. I also seen people do it on eBay. I seen some ridiculous prices that people sold the cards on eBay. It's crazy. Sometimes if you don't know the value of your card, just go on there and kind of get an idea of what like the medium value is, whatever. But I think usually TCG, they'll let you like see the statistics on their website, where you could tell like how well the card's selling, because it could be a card that's only $10 one week. Next week it'll be worth $100, because the demand because you gotta understand understanding metas, which is metas. A game is like whatever is the strongest deck at the time, what card it makes that deck the strongest. You know, certain tricks you could do, and a lot of the time the meta changes, so a lot of cards are in demand that you wouldn't necessarily guess is even in demand. So I kind of rambled on in this video, but I hope anything I brought up helped you guys a lot. Later on, I'm probably doing a stream, or not a stream, but I'm gonna post a video showing some of my collection off. I'd love for you guys to subscribe, comment. Like, let me know what is your favorite type of card to collect. Mine obviously is Digimon, but let me know what's your favorite card to collect. I'll catch you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.
Today, me and Room will be attempting. Today, me, Room, I'm gonna smack the shit out of me today. Let's go.
Bet. Switch your hands. Put that in that hand. No, go over here. Alright, look right at me.
That shit scared the shit out of me.
Don't let them in my soul. Don't let them in my soul.